Okay, now you can see that we got the ink selector assembly off, and you can just rest it right here. It shouldn't hurt anything, but what you're gonna do back here is you're gonna take this bottom screw that you see right here off, and then you probably have 3 screws. Just have another screw up here at the top, up here. Let me see if that can focus in. Probably have another screw up here at the top on the right hand side, and another screw over here at the top at the left hand side. So both right and side and left, and then a screw at the bottom right here. And then once you take those out, the screws, you should be able to pull this right here off. So what I'm gonna do is loosen this bottom screw up, because I can see it's not all the way loose for me. And then let me go pull this off now. So okay, so now we have that off, and you guys want to be careful when you take these actually ribbon cables off the back of your print head, because if you're not careful when you take these ribbon cables off, you're going to have some type of problem when you put them back on. But normally what I do is this: I will grab the cable here and I'll pull it up and take them both off. But since I only got one hand, I'm going to put them to the bottom and take them off. But let me go ahead and get my other hand free, because I don't want to damage my cables. But let me show you guys what's going on here. See if I can get that angle like this. Still going to rock into the side. Let me go backwards if I can show you guys. But yeah, just the only thing that's why I don't do these type of videos like this, because it'd be hard to get these angles in there. So let me go ahead and pull these off real quick. Show you guys. You take this off. Now we have the print head fully off. Let me go ahead and put this around like. So now we back up. Now we got the print head fully off, and we're gonna take this print head, like I said, and we're gonna change this print head to a newer one. So this one is no more good, and we're gonna go ahead and put him down. But this is not a long process, but it's real tedious, and you got to make sure that you get everything right in this process, because you don't want to mess anything up. Because if you do, boy, it's not gonna be a pretty sight. So you guys, I wonder how many times or how many people you see that actually took a print head off, right, and put it on, and it actually worked. And you see from start to finish, do a test print, and that instead of you doing a video, and then they don't print no more with that printer, but they showing you how to take the head off and remove it like they're some type of guru and stuff like that. I'm not hating on, smutting on anybody, but I'm just saying. So let's put this print head on and see what type of traction we can get, because you guys see this whole process is tedious, and you guys get the drift. So let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and do this together. So let's go back up in here. We're gonna set this to the side, get that set up properly, and hopefully that we get some good camera angles, because like I said, we got some bad angles. But these cables, when you normally get these cables, they be bent the opposite way. I bend mine reversed. I be bend mine the opposite way. They're not bent in the right position when you put them in, for me. But hey, like I said, it's more comfortable that I do this way. So I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. So when you set your print head down, you can line it up with these just like this and put it in and tilt the print head forward a little bit if you need to. But some, you know, and the cables come bent a certain way, like I said, how your mines have got this bend, they normally come bent like this way, but I bent mine a little bit the opposite way, which is gonna be like this. So when I put mine in, it'd be easier for me to line mine up. So it's not a hard, but it's not easy. But you gotta make sure that you get this right. If you don't, you can bend something and the cable will throw that 839 code at you and you're through. See how I'm doing this right here? I don't know if you guys can see, but how I bent it this way, and I put it down in there. And once you do that, it goes in smooth. And you want to check the cables and make sure they don't have no type of anything on it. You want to check and make sure. You see how that is? How my thumb actually can go down now, and I just push it directly in. And when you push it in, don't be too hard and force it in, because it'll go right in just like that. And you see how this cable is bent the opposite way as well? And I have this one bent the opposite way. So you want to make sure that all your cables is properly seated before you do this, because if you don't, and how I'm holding it right here too with my hands, some people's hands be too big, so hope you guys can get it with your big ass hands. Well, I know mine's is easy for me. So push that down. You already see this already bent this way for my thumb. See how my thumb is sit down? If I can push it directly down, I can put this back and forth like this and push it straight in. So like I said, it's a method to this, guys, but everybody, like, see how I just messed up a little bit, but you can pull it back up. Let me get it up. I'm not trying to see, I'm wiggling it up. I'm not trying to pull it up too hard because I ain't trying to damage the cord. So let's do it like this. The little method, see, it's a little piece that came off. Look like something, but that's let me see what that is right there. That's a little piece. Okay, it's not bad. It's a little piece of the plastic part. So when you see that piece right, see like this, they say you don't want to touch that, but you want to get all them little pieces off. Whatever, if it has any like little particles from the plastic, that's not none of the metal, so you're gonna be all right. If not, then you're gonna see that's not really having a strong connection. They're gonna throw a code on the print head, and then we gotta change this cord, because it's not gonna blow the print head, but it's gonna have this cord damaged. And when this cord is damaged, man. And I don't never do this right here when I'm online with you guys too as well. So I'm making sure it's pushed down straight. And we in this. Well, not online, but I never do this on camera anyway. So if we have any problems with this cord, we got to go ahead and change this, because sometimes it happens. You know, you bend it to the side, or it don't get bent right, and it damages the cord. But it's not a big thing. So we're gonna get to it, guys. Like I said, one little simple, it's not nothing really big, but on the print head, on the cables, it has the little plastic, and sometimes it'll come off. But as long as nothing comes off on the actual lead of the actual cable, you're good to go. So let me go ahead and put this in, and we good to go. So this is not really a hard job, but like I said, you got to make sure everything is lined up right, because if not, you have like little difficulties. I'm doing this trying to show you guys and what I do, but it's hard for me because I got no camera, no good angles. So it's all right though. We're gonna make it work. You guys see what's going on. We're putting the first screw in, put the second one at the top, then we're gonna put this ink selector back together, and we're gonna be in the money. We're gonna be in the money, in the sauce, as they call it, in the moolah. So I'm putting the top screw in right now. You probably can't see me put this top screw in, but I'm putting it in, working that top screw in there. You guys can see. Bam, it's in there. I normally take this, put it on the side right there. You know, I'll put this ink selector back on. Make sure you guys, when you see this right here, I want to make sure that's kind of down a little bit, so when you put that on, it don't get caught up. And go ahead and make it work. Work it down up in there. You guys can see. Bam, and that's it. Get it lined up. Make sure everything is lined up. It dropped right back in place, y'all. It dropped right back in place, y'all. So I already got this screw down here that's still in there. I never take this screw out. I just go ahead and leave it in the base and screw that back in. And then I always having problems with this screw at the top, so I just go and throw that in there just like that and put that in there, and then we'll be good with this one. And that's tight. And we're gonna get over here to the other side. Get over here to the other side at the top. I don't know if you guys can see that. We'll go ahead and screw that back in. So I got what's in on my knuckles, huh? I paint on my knuckles. So let me go ahead and put this in. Let me go ahead and put the camera to the side so you guys can see. Let me screw that in there. All right. guys, what's up? I got this paint on my hands, but that's gonna be okay. And we'll wipe up the little excess paint, little excess ink you see right here. We'll wipe that up. So other than that, everything is cool. Like I said, we're gonna go through the beginning through the end with this. We're gonna go through the beginning through the end with this right here. So let me go ahead and just back around. You guys see, this is what we did. We just had swapped the print head. And one thing about this, it's a tedious job, but like I said, anybody can get it. It's not super hard. If you have a little hiccup or two in between the job, just make sure you acetate the situation, and it's okay, and put it back together. And this is the old print head right here, but we still have a couple channels that's still working on there, so I still probably could flush this out. But in my business, I don't have time to be trying to flush anything out all the time. If I can, I can. If I don't, I have 2 different printers, and I have a lot of business coming in. I got to be able to have both of them running, or just run one, you know. So I got to have both of them working at all times. So that's what we're doing with this. I'm gonna plug in the actual cable in the back, and we're gonna actually power the printer on. Some people be like, "Wait, he's saying gonna plug in the printer? I mean the cable, but the printer's got the power still on." I didn't mention to you guys that we have 2 different power supplies plugged in, one for the light and one for the actual printer, because I didn't want the printer to run, the light to run off the printer's power. So if I have any type of surge or anything happens down the line and it wasn't meant to have extra power and it blows out, then that'd be my fault. So I separated the power and have one for the printer and one for the light. So if anything happens, I still can work on the printer when the power is off with the power cord that's powering the printer. So I hope that makes sense. Let me go power back on, you guys, and let's see what happens. It's a cold game. All right, so I bet y'all be like, wow, you powered that real fast. Yeah, that's what it is. Now I'm powering the printer back on right now, and hopefully we don't get no cold. Like I was telling you guys, hope we don't get no cables, no errors. If it throws an error, then you know it's that cable. So we got to change that cable, and I don't want to do it today. But if we do, we know exactly what it is. Other than that, the printer will power on, and we're gonna do a power cleaning, and hopefully we good to go. We good to go. Hopefully we are. So you guys hear that? So like I said, this video gonna be kind of long, but we're gonna go through this whole process, let you people see what we got goes on here. Let me go get some transfer film. We're gonna upload this transfer film, and we're gonna go ahead and select this paper, the medium, and we're gonna print something out. That's what we're gonna do. It says no paper, so we don't have no paper in it. So what we're gonna do is this. Let me go ahead and show you guys what's up, because we're gonna go start to finish with this. So we got a paper. But what we're gonna do right now, I'm gonna grab some paper from the trusty other printer that we got, and go to the paper medium. We're gonna go to the paper setup. How do you get there? Just like soon you open it, turn it on, paper setup, select it, plate and gap. We go set that to whitest and back up out of there. And why? You say why? Because let me get to a power clean. Now the reason why we set the plate prevents you from having head strikes and things like that down the line when you're printing a lot of prints back to back. This helps the printer, you know, print a little bit more smoother. That's from my knowledge, you know. And for me talking to a technician, an Epson technician too, because I do got some buddies that I talk to every now and then, and we just exchange stuff, and he give me information. I give them some information too that they don't know. And they go to school for this, or they've been trained for this. Like, did you know this? Like, not really, but I heard of that. Like, yeah. So I got some things that I don't speak of. But let me get this paper. Let's go be done right here. Get this transfer film up inside this thing. Wait till it's finished doing the cleaning, and we're gonna try to do some printing and see how it come out. And they're gonna be like, dang, this is the first person I've seen that actually changed the print head on YouTube from a 7900 11 channel printer and it printed out. We'll have to do some adjustments, you know, but we're gonna print out. We're gonna see how everything work out for us. That's what we're gonna be doing. We got to select these channels too, because everything is a little bit different from the original settings, you know what I mean? And we're gonna get popping. So we're gonna get popping. We got the C1K, the boom 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 bams. Okays. That's what we're gonna do. But what I'm gonna do is though, cause I won't make the video too long. We already at 15 minutes. Let this process finish going through. And we're gonna start off with a nozzle check, and after we do the nozzle check, we're gonna run a print, and you guys can see exactly what's going on. Or should I just go ahead and let the video just keep running out? 15 minutes, 20 minute long video. We'll let it run out. Fuck it, we'll let it run out. So you guys can see what's going on. That's what we're gonna do. Now, like, he did pause the video and then get back to us, so we don't know what he did after the video. So I'm gonna keep it on and show you. So y'all want me to run it? We're gonna run it. Go ahead and open up this Algorithm software real fast so we can run this. We're gonna select these channels real quick and get everything selected and make sure we got what we got. Yes, yes. Make sure we got what we got. So let me go over here to 79. I'm gonna show you what we going right here. So that y'all just view. Maybe I probably can see from this view right here. I can show you guys what's actually going on with this software. So they're gonna see me select the software, right? Uh-oh, I'm gonna make my phone fall. So now, what we're gonna do is this. We're not gonna do those cherries right there, but we're gonna set to 7900. So now the channels is set to 7900. You guys probably can see at the top. Let me see if I can get. So we set 7900 settings. We're gonna go back over here. And we're gonna go put these channels, because I got everything selected off, but it's not supposed to be off. So we're gonna go back and turn this to cyan, right? Then we're gonna switch this off right here, because this is our orange channel right here, so we don't want to run the orange. But we're gonna keep the yellow right there, right? And then we're gonna keep the magenta, we're gonna keep the black, we're gonna keep a white channel, we're gonna keep another white channel, we're gonna turn this green channel off right here, because that's supposed to be off, and we have 4 whites. So we're gonna just select this setting for right now, just because we want to, you know, see how all the channels are going to be printing out. And then we can cut the other 2 whites off later on down the line, because we're going to need to run with 2 whites and don't want to have all those whites. So we're going to go after we're going to open this up first and see what we can, you know, what type of prints we got going on here. Something that got some cool, nice, vibrant colors. Let's go with this right here. Let's go with this image right here of some books. So probably have a nice color to it. We'll go with this and see what can we do with this right here. Bring out those colors. I really want to come with something a little bit vibrant in that. I don't really like that colors. Yeah, I don't really like those colors. Let me find something else a little bit more vibrant than that. Yeah, yep. So this is a long process, guys. Like I said, you want to see this and see me print with something like, dang, this guy really did. This the first guy I ever seen that done this already. Like, yeah, man. I understand what it is. Trust and believe how it does. So we're gonna go with the. Let me see what else we got. We got so many images that's in here. Let's go with this is the image one of my customers sent me right here. Well, matter of fact, we'll print out the Avengers image. Now we'll print out this one right here. It's a nice color to print out right here. We'll just make it smaller, just for you know, some test purposes only. Make it an 8x8. Go ahead and click that. Make that an 8x8. There we go. So we on the 13-inch roll too. We're not on the 22. I got it set to a 22, so we only on the 13-inch roll. So we're gonna set that to 13 as well. Then we're gonna go ahead and move that over here to the middle. And there we go. So probably that'll be okay for us. So what we're gonna do now is make sure we got these colors and everything. Go over to them colors, and we got to set it at 30. Okay, now you see the colors how it is right here. We want to make sure that we still got our original settings, because Sometimes that bad boy will jump off there on you. So now that we've got the settings that's set, let me show you guys something real fast. Go up here to color management, and we see color management right here, right? See right here at the top? Go right here to save, and then if you save your settings, you can go down here and say new. My bad, I'm spelling this off. Go ahead to new 7900 set. And then you should be straight with that right there, so you know exactly what that's set to, right? So there won't be no gameplay. So what we're gonna do now, let's get up. And it says out of paper, guys. I'm just speedballing through this thing real fast with you. We just did a cleaning, and it says out of paper. So we never set the paper medium. This button right here, it's gonna set your paper medium on here. Go back and scroll down. Get that to where your line is going to be, where it says a paper cut line. Go back up to that line. When you finish with that, setting it, go over and hit this right here. Then it's going to register the paper. And after we register the paper, we're going to go ahead and do a check. See if the colors and everything came through right. See if we have all our channels that we need, right? Since we're on the 11 channel. And we're going to print this color right here out of this heart, you know. So like I said, guys, thank you guys for watching the channel. I know it's been a long video, but hey, this is what it is. Y'all want to know, see, like, dang, I just the first person I seen to change his print head, and it actually works online. So we're going to see. And we thought we had a little scare when I had the little piece of the little plastic came off on the ribbon cable. Just a little piece of a particle to be on the tip. So I flicked it off, made sure it was out of the way, blew it out the way, made sure ain't nothing that's going to be in connection with the actual print head and the cable. So we're good to go. So we're gonna see how this runs. And right now, it's trying to print something. But there's something stuck in the print window. When the printer go like, you know, it's something stuck in the print window. So I just continued it. Then the paper's gonna cut because I took the print cable out. That's one of the little tricks you gotta go. So it's gonna cut and fall on the floor. And I'm gonna go back into the print window. Let me show you guys. We have a print that's stuck in the window. Two print jobs that's actually stuck in the window, 7900. So what we're gonna do is go right up here to the top and cancel all those prints out. And once those prints is canceled out, you can cancel this back out. We can start from square one. I can plug this printer cable back inside, or the print cable back inside, and it won't run no other prints without me knowing it. So now, what I'm gonna do is do a nozzle check. We're gonna see how many colors we got. You guys seen us change this print head, right? So you're gonna see this nozzle check. I'll go do some more cleanings or anything like that, but we should get a perfect nozzle check. If we don't, then we gotta go back to the drawing board over again. It's a long video, guys, 22 minutes and some change, but hey, it's worth it. You know, people don't show you this stuff. They do, they printers break down. And they showing you a whole nother printer. You know, you don't know what to believe anymore. Thought they was the, you know, the go-to. So let's see what I'm gonna see for the first time. Y'all ran it with me. No camera tricks. I haven't had no camera tricks with you guys. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You guys seen the nozzle check just like I'm saying for the first time. We ran it through. You guys see a perfect nozzle check, right? Don't you? You guys see a perfect nozzle check. I know it's gonna, hold on, let me get this back up here like that. There. See that nozzle check, man. Y'all see that perfect nozzle. There's little small ones right there, but that ain't nothing. That's a perfect nozzle check, though. So y'all know that we got all the colors and everything. It's in proper working form. And we about to go ahead and get it. So perfect nozzle check. All 12 channels in perfect good state. So you guys see, we about to go run this color. And for the guys, like I'm telling you guys, y'all see me change this. I didn't do no camera tricks, right? And it works perfect, right? No camera tricks, right? Y'all agree, right? Okay. So let me look at this myself one time. I'm amazed. Myself. That's a good thing. So we got a perfect nozzle check. Let's run these colors through. Let's see what we got goes on here. Because guess what? Let me tell you guys. it's different colors inside the channels, and I have to swap the colors over and run them back over through, because I see, you know, got the blue going, the cyan, and everything, 1, 2, 3. And we gotta have a fourth one, should be coming through, but we're gonna burn it up. We're gonna burn it up. So let me go ahead and do another power. Even though I got a perfect nozzle check, but we're gonna go ahead and do another power cleaning, because I gotta bring those colors that I see through, because we got 4 whites. And that one channel that's supposed to be a white, it's not a white, it's actually a cyan, but it's perfect. So I'm not gonna do no initial fills, I'm gonna do a power clean, because it's gonna push it out. I know for a fact it is. I know for a fact it's gonna push that out. So that right there is where we at. And that right there is where we at. Gotta be, buddy. Gotta be. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, I've seen the nozzle check. We're gonna get this print together, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short, because I don't want to make it too long, just to prove a point that I can change the print head and make the printer print and do a perfect print. But I know it's gonna spit out a different color, so I don't want to embarrass myself. But we're gonna make this video part 2 to this, so y'all stay tuned for another one, and I'm out.